Hi everyone.
Hi everyone, let's summarize chapter 4. I already finished
Yeah.
this chapter. What do you think?
I think it's a kind of weird chapter.
Weird chapter. Why?
Because there's two main things going on. Okay.
Too many things?
Two main things.
Oh, too many things.
The first main thing going on is Andrew meet up with Pierre.
Yes. Okay? Yes.
And
Their
the second main thing that happened was
the old lady.
The old lady asked Prince Vasily for something.
Yeah.
And there is no good connection between those two things. Okay,
there's no connection.
So it makes me I guess the question to me is, why did the author put these two things together in one chapter? So it's kind of weird. So I'm thinking this son Boris,
yes,
will become an important part maybe of these three people's lives. So we have Andrew, we have Pierre, and maybe now Boris will become part of important part. So that's my feeling. So that's why I don't know. So because otherwise, why would the author put these two things together in the same chapter?
Good reason. Okay, anything else?
I think I still feel it's kind of interesting. I'm wondering a little bit about Prince Vasily's son, Anatole, and I don't know what his role will be. And we didn't hear very much from him because Anna already said that she cannot help him to do something, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not sure whether Anatole will come up later. And I feel it's so far we're kind of like happy for, at least I'm happy for the two characters, Andrew and Pierre. I feel like their friendship and things will kind of like, the book can say cool things about them, right?
Yeah. But later.
Yeah, but I feel like Anatole is, on the other hand, which we don't talk very much, right? We have the two children from Prince Vasily.
So we already know one son. It looks like
his sister,
but very ugly.
Whatever. But he's still in society. He's still kind of stuff. But I feel like the other son.
You're curious about the other son.
Might be the one that becomes kind of evil necessarily, right?
Evil?
Okay, well, not evil. You know what I'm saying? Because you have some people who got fortunate. Right?
Yes.
Good fortune.
Like
today we have Boris became good fortunate because his mother helped him.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And we have Pierre and Andrew kind of like fortunate to be as friends, right?
Yes.
But the only unfortunate so far is the son from Prince Vasily. That son so I'm wondering whether that son will later become a problem. Yeah, I don't know. It's possible, right? Because you have fortunate people, some unfortunate people. So because some people are unfortunate, maybe that's gonna change their lives too, right? Because so far everybody very fortunate, right? Even if you think about.
You think in this chapter, the old woman will appear later?
No, I don't think so. I think she's gone now. So the main.
So her task was accomplished. She's
finished.
You think she's finished?
She's finished, and maybe she's finished from the book too.
From the book, yeah. She will disappear.
I think Boris will appear at some point, but maybe I don't know how big Boris will be. But because he spent so much time for getting for all this second part of chapter 4, I feel maybe he will have something to do later. Yeah.
Who?
Boris, her son. Boris will influence, like I said, Boris will influence Andrew and Pierre.
You mean Pierre, Andrew, and the old lady's son, Boris. The three people will maybe have some.
Something will happen, right? And I'm predicting maybe something will also come from Anatole, the other son.
They didn't say it aloud, just.
Right.
Okay, good guessing. So, what do you?
What did you find interesting?
I just found this lady is very strong.
Okay.
So I like this sentence. So, I have never yet asked you for anything, and I never will again. Nor have I ever reminded you of my fathership of you. But now, blah blah blah. I feel the way she talk It's kind of, so I show I'm very innocent, right? I'm very, I beg you to help me. But the other way is, I never ask you. It will be the last time. It's the only time I beg you. That means you should help me. Otherwise, you will not. So you will forget. Because of my father, you get the position, and you are not. So I entreat you for God's sake. But if you don't help me, I will do the opposite way, right? So the words is kind of strong in my heart. What do you think?
Well,
If some people say it to you, if I say, I have never yet asked you for anything, and I never will again, nor have I, what do you do? You will help me, right?
Well, I don't like this lady.
You don't like
one,
this,
so
yeah.
I will not feel anything about it actually, because I feel like she doesn't have. I mean, knowing what she's gonna ask, right? At this point, Chris Vasley just maybe
Just
knows, but she asks later makes me not like her at all, right? I don't care how strong you are. You're not being very considerate for Prince Vasily. Maybe I don't know.
Okay, but my question is, if somebody asks you like that, you will help or not?
No.
You imagine?
No, it depends what you're asking. For sure, I will not. That doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's matter to me. If somebody asks me in that way, I will consider it more carefully.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, bye everyone.
Bye bye.